Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Miss Stephanie A. Brewley.
Progressives United, Progressives United, whoa. Me tell you, this is the people choice.
Good evening, Virgin Islands. Good evening, Virgin Islands. I count it an honor to be here this afternoon. Won't be before you long, but I'm going to give you what I have. We are united to serve as one people with one goal, and examples are better set than just told. So what happens when the Sunflowers meets Progressives United? It's none other than the Brown Girls Fire Ignited. Good evening, Virgin Islands. I am Stephanie A. Brewley, a Joshua Generation candidate for District Number 1, or affectionately known as the Brown Girl in the Ring, or as many of you would call me as the Simi, the Sunflower Girl. Very recently, I made a recent post on Facebook informing the general public about my intent to collaborate with another team. This evening, the secret is out. The Sunflower Girl has confidently stepped into another hot sauce in the political arena by partnering with just not an ordinary team, but a team that is headed by the Honorable Julian Fraser in the form of the Progressives United team. So let the cameras start rolling and let the media start posting. Let the bloggers start blogging and the haters start hating. But I said this evening, take heart. Today is a beautiful day. A day where Virgin Islands unity can be displayed and young and experience can mix. A day where learning can take place and some issues can have a potential fix. A day where the freedom of choice for Virgin Islanders is still available for our people. And a day to show the young and the old that fear can no longer have us crippled. And it's okay to make a change in your community for the better of the VI. And the only way we can do so is to unite in progression, both you and I. So the questions are, why run now? Well, we can start there actually. And I think this one is simple, at least simple enough for me. When God gives you an opportunity, whether challenging or not, I, for one, in obedience, I believe that I would give it all that I have got. So I choose to represent Jesus in the time that I have here. And I can't do so just by kneeling at my bedroom bed in prayer. He admonished me to go into all the world and to be the light. And for this opportunity, I'm going to try my best to represent heaven's kingdom, and I'm doing it right. So the time is right whenever opportunities come. There is no such thing as too old or too young. Seizing each moment in this life is what we really know. So the variables of age, time, and experience, I think they should really lie low. I believe that the best leaders were not the ones with degrees, stockings, suits, and ties, or with grandiose words that they could spit on the fly. I believe that throughout history, they hardly finished school and used God's wisdom and a big hat as their tools. They didn't get it all at once, but they made impact through vision and through drive and set landmarks that are irrefutable throughout ages and throughout time. They became leaders because they were available and willing to give it their best shot, and with integrity, they would have given it all that they had got. So I choose to run now because I got an opportunity to make a mark in my community and ultimately this territory. I got an opportunity to make a change and present a new way and a simple view, and to learn and to gain and to collaborate with my people, and that means you. I chose to run now because Virgin Islanders are bold and we fight with reason. And we are not afraid of giants. We stand up in the right season. I chose to run now because I have nothing to lose and everything to gain, especially a little bit of experience in this political and election train. I chose to run now because I do not know it all, and there is more. More to the matter than the pistol of old people them to say, if I may implore. I have something to give, something as minuscule as it may be. And I chose to run because I must be the change that I want to see. Standing on the sidelines and grumbling, it doesn't cut it on any given day. So the Brown Girl jumped in the ring as Sunflower and united with Progressives in a very unique way. District 1, wherever you are, the place where the sea breezes are best and they blow and the tides shift in beauty, the place where is a unique land and the people have a nice tapestry, the place that I have an affinity for that will never wither away. The place where my neighbors string berry, as the old people them would say. The place where I learned Virgin Islands core values, and the place where all people are known to have godly statues. My home, where I grew up. My home, where I grew up, where more can be done to bring out the beauty in our people through culture and through fun. My home, where I know ideas are bursting at the seams and activities are laying dormant in the fields. District 1, the people. The place where priorities have shifted a bit. And I think it's time for us to really get with it. Wrong girl, you're going to lose. Where you're running gun in this district now? That's the next question on the air. Many even ask me if I'm running for fun or do I even care. So I'll answer the question as to why I perceive it to be my time to run in District Uno. And certainly just to inform all those that are asking that it's really not a show. Doing anything for me has to be meaningful and carry impact. And though I love the seawater, I don't ride the waves for fun, and that's a fact. Is there not a cause to see changes and development instead of mediocrity and settlement? Is there not a need for creative expression to be manifest and District 1 and its people to be displayed at its best? How long will we continue to be pacified? Are we not more than that? Have we not strayed a bit from the wisdom of our forefathers' cap? If we were to be honest, more can be done for youth empowerment, for culture and for tourism and a little bit of fun, for health, for wellness, for bringing Jesus back at the center, and for unity so that our district and its people can thrive a little better. I think it's time to add creativity and a different twist to my beautiful home and to bring key pieces of the puzzle together to make it one, to make it whole. Reality is that change is inevitable, as my mother would say after a time is a next. And I believe it's my time to offer my home, my services at my very best. I also believe it's time for definition and value to be added, maximizing God's intent. And in spite of limited resources, I believe I have some heaven downloads to present. So I feel it's my time to step up in District 1 because it's home for me. Because as a Western woman, to make significant impact is also a part of our legacy. But more so, I believe I can present a different view as to how we can become something fresh and something new. The forum, however, is to launch the Progressives United Party and its team. Somebody say, whoop, whoop. So going off into details about my proposed strategies, suggestions, and solutions for District 1 would take us into a different spiel. But District 1, we are taking it all the way back, pulling the reins in for a stronger way ahead, and to set the precedents for how all districts should truly be led. Get ready for us to journey together as one, win, lose, or draw. Because at this point in Virgin Islands history, we are at a very crucial straw. So, Progressives United and Honorable Fraser, finally, why did the Bronx Sunflower Girl team up with this crew? The question must be the most pressing one in this brew. But you know how my story goes. I got to check in with the commander-in-chief first, and it's only after him my whole soul hungers and thirsts. So I am not here for a sermon, so let me answer your query, and I'm soon done, so I don't want y'all to get dreary. To teach, one has to be able to learn. To lead, one must be able to follow. To learn teamwork, being alone doesn't help. To know the fullness, one must experience the hollow. To journey, you must be able to take directions. And to become closer to perfect, we must admit imperfections. All roads, trees have thorns. It's designed to make the beauty. With that being said, sunflowers added to any bouquet makes it a cutie. All that to say, all we need are similar hearts and one goal. And that will help your mystery unfold. In spite of our personal flaws, as we all have them all, no one better than me understands that pride precedes a fall. All of that to say, I chose Progressives United and their style because it's a team that has presented to me something unique and something one of a kind. This team allows you to be your true self with your own character and not to allow for political norms to be the determining factor. They welcome the lilies, the sunflowers, and the roses in the bunch, so that when the minds come together, we have a balanced crunch. We have our thorns between the roses, so be careful, you might get pricked. But the beauty in this is that we are together and we are real thick, forget age. The team stands for Virgin Islands, one for all and all for one. And we too are singing the integrity song. Trust is a major thing in any relationship, as you would know. It is one of the many things that help healthy unions to grow. This team stands for trust, and truth has to be the play for us as a body and for in governments in collaboration with our BVI. We believe that perception is not reality, and Virgin Islanders still can operate in true love and unity. A team that stands for principles that appreciates humble beginnings and desires to see us restored to true Virgin Islands living, not ever to become second-class citizens in our very own land, wooed and swayed by monies and gifts that last a short span. A team that is not the majority, but a faithful few who will fight to see these Virgin Islands restored to once again becoming right. A team led by a man, hear me now, that holds Virgin Islands heritage dear to his heart. And for several years, I think this man has been doing his part. A man who understands the need for succession planning so that the legacy of these Virgin Islands remains strong and long-standing. A team led by a honcho, some perceive him to be arrogant, but a man that is firm in decision-making, one who stands strong and constant. He has some water issues behind his name and a few traffic malfunctions swamped in there. But character over continued corruption is what I hold dear. So the Sunflower Girl teamed up with Imperfect, or what seems to be the late team. But this Imperfect is what I consider to be the real deal. As I conclude, I would like to leave a few words with you. This election season 2019 is about to be a hullabaloo. But Progressives United team will do our very best to serve you, to be honest, present facts and solutions, and to be trustworthy and true. We want to restore trust and hope and bring solutions to the table and not entertain the mudslinging, because God knows I am not able. We are a team that will bring facts, not gossip. We will hold true to good character. So we encourage you to support us as we aim to hear out the Virgin Islands and its people and their matter. District 1, District 3, District 4, 5, our large candidate in line. We are all dynamic Virgin Islanders ready to withstand the test of time. Our ancestors fought hard and long to preserve these lands that we are blessed with, and we must all unite progressively to preserve it. Division and discard is not going to cut it. We must unite progressively. Virgin Islands in love, Virgin Islanders in love, peace and harmony. We can't go back to slavery. We can't go back to slavery and paupers in the very same place that we own. We are responsible for protecting and taking care of our home. Virgin Islands people, we have been mishandled for too very long. Vote Progressives United. Let's stand up and be strong. I am your District number 1 Joshua Generation candidate for elections 2019, the Sunflower Girl United, ready to serve, united progressively. Progressives United, I am pleased to be joined with this team as the brown girl in the ring. Virgin Islands, I thank you for your support. Let us do it for our future. Let us do it for a Virgin Islands win. I thank you.
Whoa, me tell you this is the people choice. Progressives United.